You asked a really good question. You want to know how much your baby should be eating and drinking around 7.5 months of age. And this is going to vary slightly from baby to baby because, for one, solid foods are usually introduced around 6 months of age, but some start a little bit sooner, and that puts babies a little bit ahead by 7.5 months. If you just started solids at 6 months, it's traditionally started by introducing one food every 2 to 5 days, and you start with one meal and just slowly introduce different types of food and additional meals until around 8 to 12 months of age. A baby is eating solids for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and for 2 snacks daily, 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. So around 7 months of age, most babies have mastered solid foods, and you can start introducing like foods with more texture to it. And around 8 months, 9 months, you can even introduce finger foods. So if you're still at the jar food stage, then your baby may eat like a jar of fruits and a jar of veggies, say for lunch, and then for dinner, eat a grain and then a vegetable or something. And it could be a half jar, it could be a full jar. It kind of depends. And then each feeding, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack, should be followed up with formula or breast milk. And usually babies are drinking like 4 to 6 ounces after each feeding. And then typically it's like 6 to 8 ounces in the morning or at night, right after they've gotten up and right before they go to bed. So all in all, your baby's probably having like 5 to 6 bottles each day, eating about 5 to 6 solid food feeding sessions. And as they get older, you can introduce those textured finger foods. And it's usually about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of diced fruits, veggies, cheeses, meats, pasta, those sorts of things that you can put on your baby's tray and they can start to feed themselves with. If you have specific questions about your baby's growth or development, talk with your pediatrician and they'll look at your baby's growth trends, ask you more specific questions about your observations, examine your child, and decide if they're on track or if maybe a different plan is necessary. If you have more questions for me in the future, please feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms and recommend us to your friends and family too.